Welcome to Ely. Board passengers here before your 1658 departure for Peterborough. I swear I can read. So press T to open the doors, turn the DRA. It was already on. Enter the master key, reverse it to neutral. Reset the AWS, go outside, tail lights off, headlights on to the day position. I need to put in the branding, which I forgot. So, wait departure from Ely. Next stop is Manea at 1709. How do you pronounce that? Is it Manea or something? Need to wait for the danger aspect to clear. So yeah, we're at Ely on the brand new Peterborough to Cambridge route. I'm recording this on the 26th. I think it should go out on the following Tuesday. So DRA off, rotor to forward, brake release, power to notch 5. So departing Ely, the speed limit is 50 miles an hour, and we have about 10 miles to Manea. Yeah, I'm not from the area, so I don't know how to pronounce it. I have heard people pronounce it on their own streams, but I've completely forgotten. So yeah, we're on the Peterborough to Cambridge route, released recently by Thomson Sim, or ATS for short. So that signal was single yellow, which means this one will be at danger. So that 365 was going ahead of us, going to King's Lynn. So instead of at Ely Papworth, we're going to go around to the left towards Peterborough, and that train's going to go straight on towards Littleport. Signal there is clear. So yeah, we're in the Greater Anglia 170, which looks a lot like the Transport for Wales one. So in real life, this train would be formed of a flirt, so like a 745 or a 755. Look at which one's bi-mode, I forget. Look at 755 at bi-modes. But because we don't have flirts in train sim yet, we can just use like turbostars and sprinters. So yeah, we're driving 17201, which has since been transferred over to Transport for Wales, with trains out of Cardiff to various places that I can't pronounce. Okay, on the right is Ely Papworth sidings used for storing trains that are not in use. So we have a 37, which just brought in some stock. We have some HSTs, rest in peace. And we have some older overground stock and TFL. And the speed limit is 60. So yeah, this is my first time driving down here. I must say it's a really good route. Just put on my top left. So yeah, we're following along train 2 Echo 80 1601 Ipswich Peterborough, calling at Ipswich, Stowmarket, Burton, Edmonds, Ely, Manea, whatever, March, Whittlesea, and Peterborough. So we're going between Ely and Peterborough for a journey time of about 40 minutes. So just accelerating because the speed limit is going up to 75 miles an hour. So yeah, Alan has driven this route in this direction multiple times in a 170, but a cross-country one from Cambridge and not an Anglian one from Ely. Also, I think he did. I think he did his like preview runs non-stop, whereas we're stopping at all stations. So yeah, it's very flat and lots of level crossings. Lots of level crossings. Speaking of which, here's one. That is so cool. I think the person who made the level crossings, I think it's called Jake or something. I think his Twitch name is NYMR1. I think it stands for North Yorkshire Moors Railway. The one from Oxenhope to Whitby, which have been on in real life. It's an amazing route. I wonder if someone's done it in train sim. Yeah, 75. I think this people made it 75 because the track kind of sits on some sort of construction, because I think the ground isn't too solid around here in the fens. Like, there's so many level crossings. It's so cool. Oh, these ones don't have sound. They're just silent. I like how you have the rail in the middle. Lots of attention to detail. So yeah, FPS, I'm currently getting 34. So yeah, the route runs really smoothly. Yeah, try to keep the train in like notch 2. So 3 miles left to Manea. So to reiterate, we're stopping at Ely, Manea, March, Whittlesea and Peterborough. So due Peterborough, platform 6. So the route, if you didn't see my first video on this, the route runs from Cambridge to Peterborough through March. And also the little like stop towards Liverpool. So you can drive 170s, 158s, 156s, 153s, HFCs, Azumas, 91s being dragged by a locomotive, 60s, 70s, 56s, whatever you want, steam engine on a rail tour, like a giant kettle, powered by coal. You can drive anything you want. Or like a network rail test train like the HSC, or the new measurement train which I've seen lots of times. Yeah, the route looks good in autumn. Maybe the next scenario I do in this might be in winter, with all the snow. Yeah, I want to see how the route looks in winter. Probably do that in the next video. So now coming up on Manea. Oh yeah, platforms on this route, they are very short, like very, very short. I think they can hold like 2 coaches or something, or like 2 Class 1 assembly coaches. So bringing our speed down gently. Yeah, can't move through the platforms because they're that short. Oh yeah, semaphores. Semaphores come from the warrior lines, with permission from Armstrong Powerhouse. Because in the manual, if you go to the bottom, it says Armstrong Powerhouse credited for the signalling, which comes from the warrior lines, which I also bought recently. So arriving into Manea Station. Yeah, platforms here, they are very, very, very short. Well, they are in the middle of nowhere. Next up is March at 1717. This is forward, there off, and power to March 5. Four. Three. So departing Manea, the speed limit is 75, and we have about 5.5 miles to march. Yep, more semaphore signals. Yeah, I like how the signal just floats back down with the audio. It looks really cool. And sounds cool as well. So we have March, Whittlesea and Peterborough. Peterborough in about 20 miles. So yeah, this line, it's straight and it's flat. So if I just go on the map, press 9, center flyer. Yeah, the line, it is pretty straight. Then it curves at March and then more straight. Yeah, it's a very straight piece of track. Very, very straight. The train and something else in the distance. I think it's a bit of fence or a bridge. Yeah, hopefully sometime in the future we'll have like a decent flirt in the game. Like maybe Armstrong Powerhouse could like partner with, say, Bottom Games or like Wagons to create like the Class 745 or 755 packs. Then we can drive it down here all day. Drive up and down the line. We can also drive it on the Great Eastern out of Liverpool Street to Ipswich. And we can drive it between Ipswich and Felixstowe and the Felixstowe branch. Because I think they still operate that line. I think they do. Maybe it's still a 153. Oh, I thought it was a Millwall. That was close. Nearly missed it. 153 is going to Norwich, 1 Lima 11. So yeah, getting a very smooth frame rate. At about 40 FPS. 8. 6, 4, 8, 7, 18, 36. Oh yeah, there's wind turbines. So if I just look at here, they're called AT Power, Alan Thomson Power, on the wind turbine. But the crossing speed limit is now 60, which I forgot about. One 60. So you run the corner, around another corner, past March Yard, and then stop at March Station. Yeah, hopefully soon ATS will release the Class 800 801 upgrade enhancement thing. Because when we'll be able to drive the Azumas on diesel, we can drive Azumas down here all the time during diversions. Because LNR's HSCs have either been transferred to EMR or they've been put in storage. Slow down to 40 miles an hour. So I did look on YouTube to see what was, or try and find what was in March Yard. All I found was some stone hoppers. So that's what I'm playing. I mean, I could go to March, but trains from Manchester to March are infrequent and expensive. So I just have to rely on Google. Dynamic concrete. A lot better than static. And lag. So arriving into March Station. So I think aiming for here is a good stopping point, next to the S-car stop sign. So arrival into March. Next stop is Whittlesea at 1728. So it's passing March, the speed limit is 40 miles an hour. We do have about 9 miles to Whittlesea. Line to the right goes towards Whitemore Yard, with lots of ballast lives. You know, like stone trains. Yeah, I can't wait to do a scenario as a Whitemore, or make one. Okay, put it back to notch 5. See if that helps. There was a guy on top of the bridge. Speed limit is now going up to 75 and 60 for freight. So we should be arriving into Whittlesea in about 9 minutes. So what do I think of the route? I think the route looks absolutely amazing. So the price for the route, if you are not subscribed to ACS, the price is £20. If you are subscribed, the price is half of that, so £10. And for a tenner, it is really worth it. Because the route looks amazing, the track is amazing, the whole route just feels complete. Yeah, it is an amazing route. Oh, more level crossings. I also like how the lights are on the barrier arm. And when they go up, they turn off. So if you just look at the barrier arm, look at the light. When it gets to the top, it should turn off. I like the attention to detail. Cool. Okay, instructions. Check that green light shows. Open both gates. Check that green light still shows. Cross quickly. Close both gates. So yeah, I really do love the route. I think the route took like 9 months to make, because I think Alan said the route started development in January and then it finished in September. So yeah, 9 months. I'm like a human. So, Great Anglia, they run one train per 2 hours along the route from Ipswich to Peterborough. And in real life, I have been to Peterborough, but it was a really long time ago. I should do Peterborough again, only if the train was too expensive. So many level crossings, and most of them are like half barriers. But the barrier just only covers half the road, not all of it. Maybe in the next video I should do like a 66 in winter from Peterborough to Ely before it comes off and head towards I think it's called the Brecklin line towards Ipswich, and then it's Felixstowe. Maybe you could divert via Cambridge, then take the Great Eastern towards Stratford. I think it's that way. I think. Then take some sort of freight only line towards Stratford and then down the Great Eastern. Yeah, because London is full of freight lines. But there's really cool freight line that goes from Camden Road on the North London line, then joins up with the East Coast Main Line immediately out of King's Cross. And the same line also branches off towards HS1, so you can go from the North London line onto HS1. That's cool. Yeah, the junction is between Cowley Road and Barnsbury and Camden Road. Odd. About a mile away. You see the scenery is loading in. Running off 60 miles an hour. That's what the danger aspect is. I don't know what we're being held up for. See, after this signal should be Whittlesea, but I didn't put in anything ahead of us. What if it's like a dodgy signal? Just loading in the next tile. I should say that I'm running this off a hard disk drive and not an SSD. Because I don't think my case has a space for an SSD. I think my motherboard has, it has like a spare SATA cable for an SSD to go into. I think it does. Or it might not. So approaching Whittlesea. Wind 70 to Cambridge, 1 Lima 46. So arriving into Whittlesea. So stopping at the end of the platform. Next stop is Peterborough, arriving at 17:39. Well, let's do I like these gates. If I can actually move. There we go. See, I like how the gates just close like that. I'm not sure if these are like automatic or whether a person would actually move them. Let's see. We'll see. Fenland Market Town. So yeah, leaving Whittlesea, the speed limit is 25, and we have about 5.5 miles to Peterborough. I swear there's like a million different level crossings in here. What's that on the right? What's that big grey thing on the right? Oh yeah, the signs. If you're going on the wrong line, so on the right hand track, you must pass the level crossing at no faster than 20 miles an hour, which is what that sign means. So looking on the map, we are here. Peterborough is there. So much stutter. There's a lot of stutter. Are they like cooling towers or something? Or some sort of monument? Another 80 power wind turbine on the left. Another one on the right that just spawned in. Well, I like these ones. Different type of crossing with the LED lights. I'm just speeding again. Yeah, I'm not being a very good driver. So if you want to go and download the route for yourself, a link in the description will be. A link in the description will take you to the ATS website where you can download the route. Also, if you want to request a scenario or a video, the first link will take you to a Google Forms form where you can fill it out. Where you can fill out a form saying what train you want, why you want to drive it, any other remarks. So we should be in Peterborough in the next 5 minutes. So yeah, so far I've really enjoyed this run. It's very quiet. But yeah, the line isn't. It's not very busy. You have the fairly frequent container trains to Felixstowe. You have the hourly cross-country, the hourly East Mids, and then the one trip for 2 hours Anglia train towards Ipswich. So yeah, I think there's like 3-4 trains an hour. Well, 2 at the most. 2 at the least, I should say. I think the game is just loading in Peterborough. Very, very slowly. Come on, load. 3 FPS. Speed limit 70. And now it's 40. So what we'll do is we will come under the East Coast Main Line from King's Cross, up and around into Peterborough, going around the main carriage sidings. Yeah, I think the game has sorted itself out. Where's there a London bus in Peterborough? So now crossing under the East Coast Main Line, out of King's Cross, and Stevenage and Huntingdon, and we go up and round. Why does the 66 have its tail lights on? What's if its headlights on, not tail lights? So coming up on 1284 as we climb up towards the station. Would be better if we didn't have wheel slip. Ah, that's better. There's a 91 going to King's Cross, Wayne Yankee 88 from York. So this is Peterborough, where the video ends. So thank you so much for tuning in or watching. Follow me on Twitter for future video updates. Join my Discord for discussions about trains and things. Subscribe for more trains and content. Like the video if you're so inclined. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be a 66. It's 66 in the snow. See how that goes. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.